Welcome back to STRIVECast.
Season 4, episode 4.
Another exciting episode of the STRIVEcast.
Yeah,
All right, why don't we introduce ourselves?
to that. You start.
Noel?
Oh, yes. Okay. Okay.
Oh, are we standing up for this? I think you're just introducing yourself.
Oh, yeah, just introducing yourself, brother.
Yeah. My name is NPT Homie He.
Homie
Welcome
He.
to the Yum-titty.
Welcome to the what?
Welcome to the He.
Okay. All right. Jeff, want to introduce yourself?
I'm Jeff.
All right. And Susie.
You should call me the. Do you remember?
You introduce yourself as whatever you'd like to be introduced as.
Well, okay, then I'm Susie Courier, and I am for the top producer, followed by my other co-captain, which is beside me.
Who's that?
Ryan.
You!
Hi, Whitney here. Not sure what my job on the STRIVEcast is. I'm here.
I'm the producer, girl.
Oh, okay. I thought I got demoted, but that's all.
You are
You are demoted? Tough.
promoted.
Oh, promoted. Oh.
Oh, good. Okay.
Ryan, want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Ryan, the sound and video engineer.
Alex?
Hi, I'm Alex.
And I'm Pete. And that's the Brady Bunch STRIVEcast. So,
Hey, Pete. How you doing, buddy?
good. Jeff, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Good. Good to see you on this rainy day.
Yeah, it's sort of a hurricane, Pete. But if it's a hurricane, I'm not walking in it.
That's good. Good advice for all of our listeners.
Yes, and listeners, I am Happy Jeff.
Happy Jeff. Happy Jeff. We've got NPT Homie He, Susie top fullest producer. That's that's our team. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Anything we want to talk about in the open, guys, or we want to get right into it?
Pete.
Oh,
We should
yes.
get into it.
All right.
Pete, let's get into it, Pete.
All right. We got a full show ahead. Then Jeff, why don't you take us right to break, and then we'll get started.
Okay, Pete. We'll be right back.
Welcome to STRIVECast. Can you tell us about Two Fat Cats Bakery?
Yes. So Two Fat Cats Bakery is a local small business owned by a native Maine woman. So it's a woman-owned business here in Portland and South Portland. We make everything from scratch. It is what we have built the company on. So quality ingredients made from scratch by hand and sold here in Portland and South Portland. The company was actually founded in 2005 and purchased by the current owner in 2007, and she's been running it ever since. So that has expanded from one small spot to 2 spots, and we also do nationwide shipping. We make different pastries, breakfast and pie stuff that we sell to different local bakery or different coffee shops and retail places throughout Maine. And we're looking to potentially grow that to have some of our products all over the country even. So it's a pretty fun place, always sweet and tasty. So that's a fun part of working in a bakery.
That sounds delicious.
It is.
That sounds so good.
They really are. I'm not a baker, so I get to just taste everything and try all the new stuff. So it is the best job for me.
Awesome. Jeff, you're up next.
What is your everyday look like?
My everyday is kind of all over the place. For the most part, my job is marketing, but marketing really is just about talking to people. It's about talking to our employees and making sure they know what's going on, and also sharing information with our customers. So most of the day I plan. So I look at calendars, I look at schedules, I look at special menus. And from there, I have to determine, do I need a picture of this? And if I share it, what am I going to share? What are the details? So it's really, really detail oriented and putting lots of different components together, and then delivering that out to our customers and our clients, whether they're wholesale or partners that we work with. So it's a lot of communicating, a lot of sharing, and a lot of putting things together. So it's kind of like baking, kind of in the sense that we have to have all the different ingredients put together in the right order and then done at the right time. So
Kind of like our show, guys.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You guys are doing a lot of what I would do if I was to put something like this on. So you're very familiar. You got to get your whole team together. You got to know what time you're doing it. You got to be prepared, have your laptop. So those are all the little details I think about every day.
All right.
Awesome.
What is your favorite part of your job?
This honestly is really just getting to talk with folks from the community and hear what's happening in the community, because one of the biggest things that the bakery prides itself on is really being a part of that. So we collaborate with different organizations and different companies as well. But my favorite part is really just being around other people. I like to hear their stories. I like to find out why this pie is so special to their family every year. I like to know that they get this birthday cake for this special person all the time. And, you know, they have their favorite cookies, and coming in and hearing those stories is really my favorite part. I'm a storyteller and I appreciate stories. So it is definitely being here.
Awesome.
Wow.
Jeff, back to you.
What is the hardest part of your job?
Well, that's definitely staying on schedule. That's deadlines, right? When you have something due, it's always a challenge to make sure that you have everything ready and it's on time and ready to go the best possible. So that can be a challenge, especially when you're, working with other people, and different elements can be delayed over here. Maybe the pie team got really busy and they weren't able to make something, but I need a picture of it because I have an email to go out and things like that. So it's really about the timing and getting it all wrapped up together. So details and scheduling.
That is so true.
Yep. And Noel?
What is something you are looking forward to for the rest of the year?
Well, the rest of the year for us is honestly just fantastic, because we've got the Thanksgiving holiday coming up, and then right after that we have Christmas holiday, and then we get a little bit of a break in the bakery in January. But the next couple of months are really just go, 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 go. So my part's a little bit easier than our bakers and our team in the bakeries. So I get to sit back and see the wonders just happen. So for me, it's really exciting because it's putting all that planning into place and really just letting it roll. And then our bakers get to work tirelessly. That is the stutter we can edit out. Tirelessly. Making all sorts of pies and everything for our holidays. So the next couple of months will be a lot of fun, enjoying just the season and getting to meet more people throughout the next few months as well. So
Great. Jeff?
That is so awesome.
What is one thing you wish everyone know about working at a bakery?
Working at a bakery, I would say there's so much more time and effort and energy put into every single piece of pastry that's made than people would realize. There are so many people involved in each part of that process that that final scone or muffin or cupcake has already had about 5 or 6 team members involved in ordering ingredients, making sure we have packaging, putting those mixes together, baking it, decorating it, and putting it out on the shelves for people to buy. So everything has a lot involved in it. And I think sometimes we don't always see that, right? We don't always see what happens on the back end. All the work you guys put in for this podcast, I don't see, but I get to be a part of it. So it's nice that people don't always know all the work that goes in. They just taste this perfect, wonderful treat. But it is a lot of work. And one of the things I would say about working at Two Fat Cats Bakery specifically is that we do have a fantastic team, and we have a wonderful boss who is a great leader and really cares about her team. So it's a very friendly and supportive environment. So through all the hard work, it's a joy to be there. So
Awesome. Great. And guys, what's the time for now?
Lightning round.
Running around.
okay.
Right.
Hopefully I've had enough coffee.
Okay. Hopefully we have.
Well,
Jeff,
yeah.
as always, you kick off the lightning round. You got a lightning round question?
Yes, Pete.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm all in.
All right.
A lightning round question. What is a cat and a fish?
What is a cat in a fish?
I think, do you like a cat or would you like a fish?
Oh, well, I have 2 cats, so I don't, they might like another fish or a fish, but I would say 2 cats. I'm good with that.
Is that part of the job description to work there? Is that you
Yeah,
must have
I
two
know.
cats?
It's kind of funny. We have a lot of new team members. We have one who has 3 cats, another who has 2 of their own cats. I have 2 cats. So it seems like it's an unspoken sort of requirement, you know, that you just have to love pets, I
There you go.
guess.
All right. Noel, lightning round?
Oh yes, I got one.
Okay.
What is your favorite story? What you say you got a story about the 2 cats thing.
One of my favorite stories from the bakery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, one of them is kind of, it's a sadder story, but it's a very heartwarming story. Is a family had come in and they were looking, they had had a very rough day. They had lost a dear member of their family. Their grandmother had passed away, and it was really sad. But we had happened to have 1 apple pie left in the bakery. And it just so happened to be the grandmother's favorite pie. So it was a very special moment to share that with the mother and son that were coming in, because they had had such a sad and heartbreaking day, that this simple apple pie that we just happened to have 1 left over that was made just for them made their day that much better. And they got to share memories of their wonderful grandmother and smile a little bit. So that's honestly one of my favorite stories.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, and speaking of cats, I have a cat too, and her name is Rosie.
Oh, that's so sweet. Is she an all black cat?
Yes, she is.
One of my little Jillian is an all black cat too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Rosie and your kitty will be sisters.
Yeah, I'd say so. Definitely.
All
What
right.
old is she?
She is 6 years old now. Yeah.
Simpson as my cat too.
Really?
Whoa.
Maybe they
Yeah.
are sisters.
Yeah. Well, and here's,
Susie, do you have a lightning round question?
yes, I do.
Let's hear it.
All right.
Rain or snow?
Ooh, good one.
Honestly, I might have to pick snow, just because it's easier to walk in. You can brush it off your shoulders and not have wet, swampy feet when you walk around. But I do like walking in the rain and jumping in puddles. So a little bit of both.
All right. Noel?
Okay. What is your favorite? If you were a superhero, what kind of powers you like to have?
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to go with mind reading.
Ooh,
I
good
would
one.
definitely do the telepathy, Professor X, Dr. Manhattan, some really cool superheroes out there with the telepathy,
Yeah.
My
It might help me do my job really well too.
my favorite superpower is reading minds.
Yeah, that's
Kind of the
awesome.
same, yeah.
Like
Yeah, Jeff, you got one?
Whitney's mind right now.
Pete, what was that?
Do you have another lightning round question?
Yes. What is your favorite restaurant and why?
That is so tough, especially in this town, right? We have so many yummy places. I will say that one of my number one go-tos is a little place called Flores. They're an El Salvadorian restaurant, and they make some of the best steak out there. So good. But I also have a soft spot for Mexican food, and El Corazon really hits the spot for me on that one.
Those both sound great. All right, Ryan, do you want to ask our last traditional question?
Tell us your best joke.
How do you make a handkerchief dance?
Oh, yes. I
Get
think
the boogie into it.
Yes. That's the one.
Awesome. Great. Well, and would you like to promote website or locations or anything like that? Feel free.
All right. Well, yeah, you can always visit twofatcatsbakery.com, find out some of our local pre-order options that we have. We do nationwide shipping on select pies and treats. And that is through Gold Belly. So you can find out more on our website as well. We do have our Thanksgiving holiday pre-orders available starting now through November 18th. So if you want to place your pies and treats and have those confirmed for Thanksgiving, you can go ahead and do that as well, online, in person, or over the phone.
That sounds great.
All right.
Yeah, it's crazy. We need to start thinking about Thanksgiving already. So
We're
Yeah.
awful. We plan the Thanksgiving stuff before Halloween.
Yeah.
not that far away now. So
It's not, I know, we're there.
And
all right. Well, thank you very much for joining us today. And this will be out tonight.
Wonderful. Thank you guys so much for having me, and enjoy the rest of your really rainy fall day.
Thank
Perfect.
you.
Jeff, do you want to take us to break?
Yes, Pete. We'll be right back.
STRIVECast is brought to you by
Your ad is right here.
And today's episode is brought to you by Drummond Woodsum.
Yay! Special
Back to you.
thanks to Drummond Woodsum, another longtime supporter of the Strive annual auction, which kicks off tomorrow, October 27th at 8 p.m. We have a special Zoom kickoff for that tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. if you'd like to join us. So special thanks to Drummond Woodsum, who's been there for several years for us and helps to make that event possible. Thanks, Drummond Woodsum.
Thank you.
Jeff?
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Susie kids, Susie kids. Everyone like Susie kids. Yeah.
All right.
What colors is the best?
Is it
Yeah,
true?
what? Oh yeah. Today is about 4 colors.
All colors.
Ooh, here we go.
And that I'm stressed for it too.
You are dressed for fall colors. Nice.
Yeah.
Before we get started, can I get a score update? I think
Oh
this
yes,
is
I'm
Monday.
sorry. I'm sorry. Let's see.
Sure.
So after 3 episodes of Susie's Cues, we have some ties. We have Susie and Jeff at 6 points each. We have Noel and Ryan at 7 points each. We have
Alex and I with 8.
PB at 8 and Alex in the double digits, 10.
Yep. Go, Alex.
There you go.
No.
Here I come.
Okay. Correct to be
Chlorophyll.
careful is the pigment that acts as a coating over the leaves, which makes them look green. Is that true or false?
So true or false? Chlorophyll is a pigment that acts as a coating over the leaves, which makes them look green. So as always, you'll start with Susie. Do you think that is true or false?
I think it's true.
True.
Yep.
Alex.
Also think it's true.
True. Noel.
Let's think about it. It's not the F, it's the T.
All
True.
right.
Put that
Jeff,
on
do you
the
think
shirt.
do you think that's true or false?
Whitney, I want to say true. Locked in.
True. Ryan. True.
True.
Or
Does he
Pete,
know what
true
chlorophyll is?
or
Oh, I'm
false?
overthinking it, but let's make it a clean sweep and I'll go with true.
All right. Well, guess what? You are all correct. The answer is true. In the fall, the chlorophyll is worn away and more is not produced. So the leaves' true colors start to show.
Just like Billy Madison.
Just like Billy Madison.
They were talking about chlorophyll.
Oh,
And yeah.
nice. I thought you were saying showing his true colors, just like Billy Madison.
Okay, guys. Come
All right,
on.
sorry, my bad.
That's okay.
The more sugar there is in a leaf, the more yellow it will be.
So true or false? The more sugar there is in a leaf, the more yellow it will be. So Pete, we'll start with you.
I'm going true.
True. Ryan.
True.
True. Jeff.
Whitney, I think I'm going to say false on this one.
False on this one. NPT.
T all the way to,
Alex.
I think true.
And Susie.
I think it's true.
True. Oh, sorry guys, you should have stuck with Jeff here.
oh,
Bottom
yeah.
square. The answer is false. The more sugar in the leaf, the redder it will be.
Ah, trick question.
Oh,
Awesome. So Jeff gets 1 point.
Yes.
Underneath the
Chlorophyll.
fly is true colors in the leaves are yellow, orange, red, and tan.
So true or false? Underneath the chlorophyll, the true colors of the leaves are yellow, orange, red, and tan. Alex, do you think that is true or false?
True.
True. Susie?
False.
False. Ryan?
false.
False. Jeff?
Whitney, I think I might say false.
False.
It has to be T.
It has to be T, he says.
Good.
All right. And Pete?
I'm gonna go with false,
False.
just to go against Noel.
Well,
Yeah,
guys,
Pete.
you should have done that, Pete, because Noel and Alex are correct. The answer
Oh,
Oh,
No.
Ew.
Noel, good job to stop and think about it and logically figure it out. Good work.
All right, so this one is not true or false.
Ooh.
Can you guess how many billions of dollars New England makes from leaf peppers,
Beef keepers.
leaf keepers, peepers every year? A hint, it's a number between 1 to 10.
Hmm.
So can you guess how many billions of dollars New England makes from leaf peepers every year? It's a number from 1 to 10. And Susie, if someone gets it right on the mark, how many points is it?
5.
Ooh,
Five
yeah,
points
bring
if
it on.
you get it exactly right.
So then what would we do if we get the closest? What's that going for?
You can
So 5 points.
One
No, the
point for
closest,
whoever
like,
gets it
could be like 1 or
closest.
2.
yeah.
All right, so 5 points for exactly right, 1 point for closest without going over.
Hmm.
So I think we're back to girls, boys, girls. Boys, Jeff, do you have a number from 1 to 10?
Okay, Whitney. I'm gonna guess it's probably 3.
Wait,
3.
this is all.
Ryan,
6.
6. Pete,
I'm going with 7.
7.
You're gonna
Noel?
step 4.
4. Alex,
Numbers got stolen. I'm gonna go with 2.
2. And Susie,
I think 10.
10. All right, well, guys,
different numbers.
nobody got it exactly right, but
Oh,
is 1 number off. And that person is Pete because the answer was
Oh,
$8 million according to the
Oh.
U.S. Forest Service. So that is 1 point for Pete.
I almost said 8 too.
And then Susie, why don't you sing us out while I do the score updates?
Mhm.
Okay, girl. Susie Kid. Everyone like Susie Kid.
We got a score update.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
So in 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th place is Susie with 7 points. Tied
Yay.
4th place are Jeff and Ryan with 8 points. Noel with 9 points.
Mhm.
Place Pete, who has gotten into the double digits this round,
Here, yes.
points. And still on top, Alex with a big old 12 points.
Boo.
No.
Don't you gain a chance to be in the game like this?
Ryan.
All right, who's taking us to break?
Jeff, go.
We'll be right back.
All right, welcome back. And it is time for Noel's segment. And I don't remember the name of it because it changes every other week. And you may remember if you started season 4 with us that this year, Noel has decided to every other week teach us a new dance move. And then stay tuned for the off weeks because then he'll read you a poem about planets. And without further ado, this is the dance move week. I'm going to turn it over to Noel. And don't forget, Jeff, our very own play-by-play announcer, is going to do play-by-play of Noel's dance moves. Okay, guys? Take it
Yeah.
away.
So the glasses have come off.
Yep. Whitney's going to help Jeff with play-by-play.
I'll be
Take it away,
ready.
Noel.
We're ready.
Oh. Jeff, what's he doing?
Hey, he's doing something with his legs.
Yes, what is he doing?
He's doing he's doing something funny with his legs
Yeah.
and feet.
Where's his back?
His back is on the ground.
Yeah. Oh,
and I did it up.
Oh,
no, we're not
that
quite
was
done.
And
I think that was it.
And I put on the glasses.
Oh, is this part two?
And he's doing something with his arms and something with his pet.
With his bits?
Now he's going like this.
Yep.
He's going like
Tell our
this.
listeners what he's doing because they might not be able to see.
I know he's
Looks like he's
doing.
swimming.
Yeah,
He's actually swimming.
with his elbow.
He's running like a dog.
Exactly. Good call. All right. Noel, what do you call this dance move?
The artificial alligator military arm swim.
The artificial alligator what?
Arm swim.
Artificial alligator arm swim. All right.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen the artificial alligator arm swim in real life. Great. All right.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to add to that, Noel?
Not really.
Okay. How did Jeff do on play-by-play? I thought that was pretty good today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
All right. Okay. Then why don't we go to break?
We'll be right back.
We're back, and what's the time for now, Jeff?
It's ready for my big question.
The big question with Jeff.
Yeah, for everyone.
Okay, what's today's question?
Today's question, Pete, is what is the biggest house in all of Maine?
Wow. The biggest house in all of Maine. Okay. Who's going to go first for this one?
Do you know the answer to this, Jeff? Or we're just saying what the biggest house we've ever seen is?
No, Whitney.
I asked two questions.
Who's going to go? You can't add it to his segment. Who's going to go first, Jeff?
I think first it's going to be Pete, and then after it'll be Whitney.
Okay. Biggest house in all of Maine. I'm going to go with the big house, the state prison.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
How's that? Okay. Thanks.
Have
Hold
you
your
seen-
applause. Hold your applause.
And the same question goes for Whitney.
I was gonna say the governor's house. What's that? The Blaine House.
Also a good
And
answer.
the same question for Ryan.
I don't know.
Thank you for your honesty. It's a value.
Like I don't know, like they're gonna names of big houses even.
Maybe Stephen King's house.
Mm.
A bonus one for somebody. They'd like to take that.
Have you ever seen the bowling alley there?
I have not. At the Blaine house or at Stephen King's house?
No, at the White House.
Oh, I have not. That's not in Maine, however. Jeff's big
And-
question is about the biggest house in Maine.
And the same question goes for Susie.
Okay.
well, my favorite big house is our government Bidachi.
Governor Baldacci?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. He might have a big house. I don't know.
Me and Peter got to see it.
Then Whitney's house.
My house is not big.
The biggest house in the state, Whitney?
Definitely not.
All right. Whose turn is it now, Jeff?
Actually, I don't know.
I think we've got Alex and Noel left to chime in.
Same question for Noel.
Okay, the biggest house, I go for the White House.
In Maine. The biggest house in Maine, dude.
Oh, in Maine. Oh, okay. How about the main hospital in Portland House?
Main med,
Yeah.
very large.
Very large indeed.
Thank you. Thank you, Susie.
And it's a brick house. It's a brick house.
You were working hard to get that in. What about like the Ronald McDonald House?
Yeah.
That one also.
So, all right, there's an
Uh-huh.
assortment of
Yeah,
answers for you,
big.
Jeff. What do you like? Do you pick the one you like the best?
The same question for Alex.
I was trying to think of a big hotel, but I don't know any hotels in Maine that are really big. So it's a big.
Oh, yes, I know.
Got one, Noel?
The Holiday Inn.
A Holiday Inn. That's it. Thank you, Noel.
Yeah, right on.
All right. So, Jeff, which answer of those do you like the best?
Pete, actually, the one that I could pick is a state capital.
State capital. Okay. So none of us get that. Okay. Whew, that was a tough big question of the week. Do you have others, or is that it for today?
I think that's probably it. But I do want to add something.
Okay.
Let me think here. Actually, I think that's gonna be it.
Okay. Then why don't you go right ahead and take us to break?
Okay, Pete. We'll
Susie can
be
shave while we're
right
on break.
back.
Webcast is brought to you by
Listeners like you.
Like Judy Joyce.
Yeah, listeners like Julie Joyce. Thanks for listening, Julie. And you could be the listener of the week next week. All you need to do is comment on one of our STRIVECast posts, or leave a comment, or leave us a review, or share it with your friends. And you could be the listener of the week right here on the STRIVECast. Right, Jeff?
Yes, Pete.
All right. Want to take us to break?
Yes, Mrs. Pete.
This is Pete.
We'll be right back.
Wrap it up for safety. Wrap it up. Buckle your seatbelt. Wrap it up. Unbuckle your seatbelt. Wrap it up. For safety, wrap it up. Do. Wrap it up for safety. Wrap it up. Do.
Although if you are driving and listening to this, please keep your seatbelt fastened.
Let's wrap it up, Pete.
Let's wrap it up. Guys, great show. It was really nice to learn a little bit more about Two Fat Cats Bakery. That was a great interview. Good job, guys. Anything else we want to talk about in the wrap-up segment, guys? We talked a little bit about our auction coming up. Whit, do you want to update people on that?
Yeah, so we're really excited that our auction kicks off tomorrow night, Wednesday, the 27th. Bidding starts at 8 p.m. sharp, so you can visit pslstrive.org/auction to browse all of our auction items, have some information on how to make those bids and some other questions that some have come up. We're also doing a live kickoff on Zoom at 7 o'clock. So if you'd like to attend that and hear some participant speeches, have a little look inside our programs, and also do a fun Strive game, just email us at me, I guess, wwild@pslstrive, or message us here.
Thanks, Whit.
You're welcome, Pete.
And Strive is still hiring.
You Whit.
Yeah, Ryan always brings it, and he's always right that
So,
Strive is hiring.
Still $500 sign bonus. Job positions listed on pslstrive.org/employment. You can check all the current openings we have.
Yeah, tell him Ryan from the STRIVECast sent you. All right, let's say
Uh,
goodbye and see you next week.
Because
Okay.
it's
Bye.
Thanks for listening. Bye.